Hello there and welcome back. Excuse me. So it's Saturday lunchtime. I've just finished work, so I thought let's go out with the camera for a couple of hours. So I've gone up to a place in Huddersfield called Longley Woods. Never been before, so we're going to have a look and see what we can find. I'm not too pressed about getting any spectacular images today. Spectacular? I'm not too pressed about getting any spectacular images today. I just want to get out for a little bit of a stroll, and if we can find something, then all the better. But I've never been here before, so I want to go here and then maybe try some more woods. I don't actually know what they're called. They're up near Bradley, again in Huddersfield, and see what we can find. The problem with winter, I find, is that it can look a bit scruffy and a bit messy to my eyes. I don't know if other people see that. And obviously all the colour's gone, and the colour is still to arrive. So the day's getting a bit longer, and then hopefully we'll get some better weather and we'll be able to get out even more. So let's have a look around, let's see what we can find, and as always, I'll get back to you in a minute. Laters. As we're in woods, there's always the possibility of me falling on my arse, but I won't get run over. So I found my first composition here. I was in two minds whether or not to take the photograph. It's the contrast I like between the darkness of the wood and the green of the lichen or moss on there. I'll flip you around to have a look in a second, but I have just been told by somebody walking the dog around here that there are deer in here, so I didn't know that, and apparently she'd just seen some, so I'll have to go against all my instincts and be a bit quieter than normal. I'll flip you around and let you have a look at the scene. So there's the back of the camera, and that is what we're looking at there. So I think it works all right. And that's the scene there. That's the back of the camera. So if the shot's any good, here's the shot. I was wondering now where you guys got into photography, you know, and your photography journey or your YouTube journey. I mean, I've been taking photos for quite a while now, but vlogging is obviously just new to me. So I was wondering what sort of started you off on your journey. Was it a family member that got you into photography? Did you study it? Were you influenced by anybody? Mine started when I went to Peru with some friends, and one of my friends had a DSLR, a Canon, and we were going to Canada a couple of years later. So I got a 1300D, a Canon 1300D, with an 18 to 55 kit lens with it. I then purchased a Sigma 70 to 200 lens, and it was the bee's knees. I loved it, and I just took it everywhere, and the thing was photographing, like I've said in my previous videos, it was waterfalls and long exposures, and I like doing that, but it was something that I really sort of took to, and I just took it everywhere with me. So what was your first camera? New shoots? spring might be around the corner. Cheers. So I found another composition here. It's just off the trail leading into the distance, and I've got the long lens on at the 200mm to try and compress the scene a little bit. Now I've got a holly tree at one side and another tree at the other side, which is just framing it, but I'm keeping them out of focus just so it draws your eye into the focus part, the centre of the scene there. So my settings are f8, ISO 100, 1/30, and I'm at 200mm. I've underexposed it a little bit just so I can, because it is kind of bright. So yeah, if the shot's any good, here's the shot. So following on from what I was talking about earlier about my cameras, I did go from the 1300D to a Canon 6D Mark IV. Obviously the full frame, and I got the 24 to 105 lens with that, and that went everywhere with me, you know, all over the world. It went to Norway, it went to New England, it went where else did we go, Morzine, Bordeaux, everywhere, you know, everywhere I went it came with me, and I loved it. But that has gone. I've still got the 1300D, somebody's borrowed that off me at the moment, but the 6D went in place of the next. There's some really cool gnarly trees in here, but trying to find some separation is the hard part. I think it'd be nice in fog, mist, and I think it'd be beautiful in autumn as well. I've got a while to wait for that. So yeah, it's quite a lot of decent trees. There's a lot of bloody mess though. Flip you around. Just a couple of mattresses. What I was doing there is using my mobile phone just to go down the scene and see where the best place for the best composition would be. So it's just an easy way, instead of getting your camera out, put your lens on and things like that, of just making sure you know where you're going to be. So when you set everything up, you're good to go. So I found another comp here. It's of this collection of trees. So obviously the first one there, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and then the darker one there. Oh, sorry. And then the dark one there, which has got some nice contrast on it. We've got a little bit of light appearing out. It's been very dull and overcast all day, but the sun is peeking through a little bit, so I might get a little bit of side light. I'm going to focus on each one of the trees, just so I can get it all in focus. But yeah, I'm going to maybe crop the bottom, definitely the sky off the top there, maybe a 16:9. So as you saw there on through my camera, I've got these 4 trees here, or 5 trees, whichever they are, plus many more obviously in the background. My settings, I'm at 55, 60mm, 1/20th of a second, f8 and ISO 100. Obviously I'm focusing on each tree, as I said before, and I kind of like this composition. There hasn't been many, but I've got 1 or 2. I'm going to go over the road in a minute. The wood continues over the road. I thought I wouldn't have a problem parking today, but I've come up this road and it's absolutely rammed. I forgot there was the town, the Huddersfield town, we're kicking off early. So obviously people are parking here, but it's still a fair distance to walk down to the stadium. So anyway, managed to get parked, so all good. So when I got the 6D, I also bought a 70 to 200, non-image stabilization lens, and that was because of cost, and I never shoot without a tripod. Always shoot with a tripod, unless I'm doing my street photography with the M50. It's always with the tripod. So that's the reason I got that, and I've still got both 24-105 and the 70-200 now, but I did upgrade earlier from the 6D Mark II to an R5. I got a really good deal on a brand new one, so I took the plunge and went for that. And the reason why I've not upgraded the lenses yet is mainly because I don't know which one to go for. Excuse me. I bought a Sigma 150-600 lens and I never use it. I really don't use it, and I just can't get on board with that focal length. Now, it has actually got mould in it. Now, I don't understand how that's happened. I bought it brand new, and none of my other lenses have got that, and none of my cameras are suffering from it either. So I was just wondering if there's anywhere that you can think of where I can send that to have it cleaned, to maybe give it a go at using it, or for selling it. So yeah, if you've any ideas, I'm going to South America at the end of the year, so I'm thinking about a wide lens, but I'm also thinking I want a telephoto or a mixture of the both, mixture of the two, I should say. I just don't know which one to take the plunge on, and then I'll sell these two that I've got now and see what we can get. But yeah, if you have any ideas, guys, on any of those points, drop me a comment. Cheers. I wonder if you all like me, and as soon as you get your camera out, you take one shot, they tend to come quite quickly, the compositions, don't they? I found another one here. I'm quite low to the ground, and I've got the trunk of this tree and then the dark tree that I took before is in the background. So I'm quite close. I'm focus stacking this again. I'm really close-ish to this one, about a metre away. Excuse me. And then obviously the one in the background I'm having to focus on separately. But I really like this composition. It just I was just walking past it and I just thought, let me have a look. So yeah, it's kind of nice. I'll turn you around. My eyes are terrible. I need to go to the opticians, but the screen on this Pocket 2 is kind of small. But obviously you've got the large one in there. I am sort of cutting it off, and then the dark one in the background. I'll show you the back of the camera so you get a better idea. I'm just taking a shot there. I'm just brightening it up a bit. So there you go. I'm focusing on. So there you go. I'm focusing on that tree, and obviously I'm going to focus on that tree there. So together, I think it makes kind of a nice shot. I've not got much battery life left in my mic. Hurry up. I found a little composition here, and it's of a beech tree leaf that's caught in some ivy, and I think the contrast between the sort of rusty orange and the green is pretty nice. I've obviously focus stacked this all over the shop. I've done about 6 shot focus stack there, so I want all the prominent leaves to be in focus, as well as obviously the rusty one. But yeah, my set is 1/4 of a second, f8, ISO 100, and I'm at 105mm. So I think it's a pretty nice shot. If it is, here's the shot. I'm going to a place now called Dyson Woods in Bradley, Fixby Bradley, and let's go and have a look what that looks like. So I've driven about 3 miles, 4 miles, something like that, and we're in Dyson Wood. Just seen a massive bird of prey, absolutely huge. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, watch this space. But it's totally different. This one's full of silver birch, which is quite pleasant. Let's go see if we can find that bird of prey. So I actually think it was an owl. My tracking skills were not very good. It kept legging it. I'm not very quiet, as people will tell you. But yeah, I think it was an owl. It was a big one. So I've never seen one during the day. Well, not like that one anyway. So yeah, didn't see a deer, but I've seen an owl. So following on from the R5, so after getting that, I thought, well, let's give it a go, and we get onto YouTube. I always thought it was going to be really hard, and it's not easy, don't get me wrong. So obviously a lot of time goes into these YouTube videos, as you all know, and you know, going out, taking the images, editing those images, getting the B-roll, getting the video itself edited, and then editing the video ready, making that ready for YouTube. Excuse me. It takes its time, doesn't it? So, you know, hats off to these guys that have got a hell of a lot better production than I have. Man, the work they go through is unbelievable. But slowly and surely, I think I'm getting somewhere. Not that I'm proud of it, don't get me wrong, I'm really proud of what I'm doing, but imposter syndrome sometimes, you know, but we all have to start somewhere, don't we? And this is where I'm going with this, I guess. I'm just rambling. Anyway, on to the next shot. First composition in the new wood. New wood? You know what I mean. It should have a tree trunk here. We've got some limbs coming off it, buttresses, limbs, roots, and very close to the to the first limb here that's leading up to the branch. It's to the trunk itself. My settings are 1.8 ISO 100, and I'm at 24 mil. I've got an iFootage. The iFootage tripod, which does, I mean, I've had to bring the tripod up a little bit. I'll let you have a look, but it does allow me to get real low to the ground. It's the bowl head one. Really nice tripod. I'll flip you around, let you have a look at it all. Let's brighten that up so you can see that. So obviously that's, oh, we can see that's my composition there. Obviously focus stacked it because it's so close, very close in there, so focus stacked it. And there we are. Plenty of squirrels in here. I'm not fast enough to catch them though. Or quiet enough. It's probably more like it. There we go, on the back of the camera, but you probably can't see that because of the reflection. I just like, I mean, I think they're a bit past the sell by date, I must admit, but I do like them because it's just a nice contrast between the orange and the dark timber behind it. So I think the composition works really well. I think it's quite reasonable. I've taken one shot with the polarizer, I've taken one without the polarizer, and I've also taken one where I've shone my my light from my phone on top of it as well to see if that does anything. It looks a little bit warmer to my eyes on the camera itself. But yeah, if the shot's any good, here's the shot. That's probably going to be my last shot of the day, I think, as well. So I think we'll head back. Might go for a run, 10k, shower, food. We'll see. Maybe one more. There's always one more shot, isn't there? I found a really nice isolated oak tree here. It's just arching off to the right as I'm looking at it. And I've got the branches going up to the top left hand side of the frame, the bottom right hand, and then it all's going out to the top left hand side, the bottom right hand side, and the rest of the trees going up towards the top right hand side of the frame. I'm at f5.6 just to try and isolate it a little bit from the background, which is a little bit messy, but there's nothing much around it in the foreground sort of ways. I'm at 1/5 of a second, ISO 100, and I'm at 75mm. It's quite a reasonable shot, to be honest. I think there's no light whatsoever, so it's very flat, but we'll do some cheating in Photoshop and see what we can bring out. Just a little bit, and try and get rid of the sky in the background as well. But again, if the shot's any good, here's the shot. Well, that's another one done for me, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Next week we're going to the lakes, like I said last week. The forecast looks better than it was. It was forecast for snow and it's now just raining. But it was supposed to rain this weekend as well, and it hasn't done that, has it? That's not materialised. It's been very nice. I'm waffling. So I hope these images are alright for you. I think at least a couple of them are fairly reasonable. And again, just drop me a comment on how you started your photographizing journey and what got you into photography and what got you into YouTubing as well, because I'd like to know what people think about that. So yeah, that's me done. We'll see you next week in the lakes. Laters.
So many times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in the sky.